back to my channel. So today is a couple of days since I filmed last. The last vlog I'm gonna upload is Kanyu Hacks like part 2. This is like pretty much 5 days later. Today I have a few things going on. I'm actually going to have a phone interview in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go get ready for that. I just wanted to get the vlog starting. Yesterday I had a second interview with another company, which I honestly really loved. I loved speaking to them. They were very kind. I have one more interview with them on Monday. Today is a different company and it's just a phone screen, so we'll see how that goes and I'll update you guys after. She should be calling in about 5 minutes, so I'm just opening up my laptop with like the job description and stuff like that just so I can get a refresher. I already prepared last night, but just to get myself back into the mood. It was literally a 15-minute phone screen, so I'm already done. I will say that this role is for digital marketing, which is not really what I have experience in. I know like all the people who are gonna watch this probably do not know the difference between e-commerce and digital marketing, except for Tia. But it's entirely different. It's a completely different world. So I can like stretch my qualifications to fit the requirements of a digital marketing coordinator. But like some of the stuff that she was saying, I would have to learn on the job, like actually most of it. And so definitely like the other job that I'm interviewing for, I'm a better fit for. It's actually an e-commerce coordinator role with an emphasis on customer service. So I'm definitely like 100% leaning towards that one. I think that it's a better fit. I clicked with the people well. I mean, obviously I've only had a 15-minute call, so I can't even know if I would click with these group of people. But I think the other job makes a lot more sense. So I'm really crossing my fingers that it goes well on Monday, which is when I have my last interview with them. Oh my God, that is so funny. Ignore that. But I'm gonna edit my next vlog that's going up tomorrow. Well, tomorrow when I'm filming this. So Friday. I don't know when this one right now is gonna go up. Probably after my interviews, because just in case they do a background check and somehow find my YouTube, that would be terrible. And then I'm gonna take breaks and read Iron Flame. I think I'm like a quarter of the way. Like I'm at 150, it's about 580 pages. It's really slow, honestly. I feel like the book is being stretched out a little bit. Like she's taking like one page to describe like a staircase. I'm like, let's get it moving. One thing that is like, I know it's like a running joke that I'm like blind, but one thing that's genuinely so frustrating is that it affects you so much more than you think. And for things that you wouldn't expect it to affect you for. For example, I have my interview on Monday. I have to drive to this new place, find the visitor parking, and go to the front door. This might sound dramatic, but it's not dramatic. I'm literally blind. I cannot see like a sign that's like this close to me, okay? So going to like a distribution center, because their distribution center is the same as their like office space, it's like shared. Going to a distribution center style place, not an office building, finding a sign that says visitor parking there without crashing, then finding the front door, going in, finding the person I'm supposed to meet with my blind eyes, and then making sure my hand isn't sweaty when I shake their hand because I was already struggling. Like I'm gonna be so stressed about finding the door that I'm gonna start sweating and my hand's gonna be sweaty by the time I get to the person. Help me. I am not even exaggerating. Like tomorrow and Saturday, I'm gonna go practice with Jason driving there, finding the parking sign, and then finding the front door because I will not embarrass myself like that. I was considering asking my dad to bring me. Yes, I realize it's a problem I need to fix, and yes, it will get fixed in the next few months. Probably once I feel like I could take a break from work. For the OGs who used to watch my vlogs, my intro used to be like a combination of bloopers from the vlog. So like if something funny happened, or if I would like cuss, I would put like short clippets, like literally 1 second things, and then make it a 10-second intro to make it funny. But now I just can't be bothered and I'm not that funny anymore. So this is what it is now, but I think it's aesthetic and cute. I also cannot find any of my old vlogs, and I also cannot find any of the old sounds I used, so I had to like basically go fresh, but I think it's better now. So I just finished editing, so I'm back to reading Iron Flame. I'm at page 164. So far I have one tab in. I genuinely don't even remember what it was for, but it's a bit slow so far, which I've heard people say, so I'm not really surprised. I'm having breakfast now, and I'm only showing you what it is because it's slightly different than what I've had in previous vlogs. I'm also going to show you guys what I'm going to have for lunch, because for the first time in 3 weeks, my fridge is actually stocked with food, and I actually have options to choose from instead of eating the same thing all the time. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm gonna be having throughout the day. For dinner, I'm gonna be eating with Jason. I'm probably gonna bring some stuff from my house as well, so probably gonna show you guys that. And I'm gonna make some cookies and bring it over to his house, and probably make some cookies to bring to school with us tomorrow so that he can have some and share with his friends if he wants to. And then tonight we might go to Beta Block to climb, so we'll see. I'll confirm. If we do, I'll do a voiceover and show you guys clips. So Jason told me like 5 bajillion times to start with the day with protein. So I have 1 boiled egg and a cut up turkey stick. I don't know how else to say it, but that sounds so disgusting, but that's what it is. And I have some salt, obviously, and everything bagel seasoning. I keep on seeing one TikToker that I love eat it with the egg, so I want to see if it's good. And then I'm having my regular breakfast, which is yogurt, fruits, and granola after I eat this first. People keep saying to eat protein before carbs. I don't know if this makes a difference if I start with this or start with that, so I'm just going to start with that to be safe. And as per usual, I'm going to be watching New Girl while I eat. I don't know if this is like extremely niche, but my whole life I thought that not my whole life, like the last few years, because I did not think about this when I was 10. But I always thought that I would need to live with someone and I wouldn't be able to live alone. Not because like I can't take on the responsibilities. I for sure can. I'm a very like type A person, so that's not a problem. More so like mentally, I didn't know how I would handle living by myself. I mean, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and we were always in the living room. Like, we weren't the type of family where people were in their own like space. Like the kid was in their bedroom all day studying, doing whatever, and then only coming down for dinner. Like, I was studying in the living room. I was always next to her, and we would always have dinner together every night as a family, which I know is not necessarily something that everybody does. So I was like, how the hell am I gonna live by myself? I'm already like a clingy person, and I'm a very like talkative person. Like, I can talk to myself, I can talk to my vlog, but it's not the same thing. So this whole time I'm like, I'm going to like mentally die inside when my dad decides, yeah, I'm sick of her, I'm gonna move out, which is coming up. So I was like, okay, like I'm kind of scared, and like I'm kind of getting to the age where, yeah, I might have to live alone if Jason isn't like ready to move in. So I was kind of freaking out. But then my dad has been like not home for most of the week, every week. Like, he's gone from Thursday to Sunday. So I am alone Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Like, obviously I'm doing stuff throughout the day. Like Friday and Saturday, I'm with Jason during the day, but at night I'm alone. And there are also like some full days where I'm by myself because obviously I'm unemployed and my dad goes to work. So I'm just chilling at home, running errands, eating, doing some stuff for fun, like doing chores. And I'm honestly kind of like living. Like, I like it and I like the alone time, but I got cut off because I ran out of storage. But I deleted all my recently deleted, so I should be good to yap another few minutes. But essentially, like, I think that the only reason I'm chill now is because I know I'm gonna see Jason. For example, if I like alone all of Sunday, all of Monday, and I'm kind of like, oh, like I like the alone time and like I'm kind of enjoying it, it's because I know that Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening I'm gonna see Jason, and it's not like 3 weeks where I'm by myself all the time. But had I not known that I would see him in the near future, maybe I would get the feeling of like, ugh, I feel really lonely a bit stronger or a bit more. But I mean, even if Jason was like on a trip or like he was just unavailable, like I could see my friends and that would give me like somewhat of the same feeling, you know? So I think that I've realized that I am okay with living alone. Just I am a social person still. So like I need to like fulfill my needs of like socializing with people. And you can do that while still living alone. Like I could have friends over and stuff like that. But anyways, there are some things in the works. I'm probably going to share them soon. in the next month and a half or so, I'm probably gonna share some new information, which is gonna be interesting because if I stick with the vlogging for the next year, it's gonna make for really fun vlogs. Really, really fun vlogs. I hope. I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that out there and then there's shit. So let me just take that back for now. So the other day I got like a ton of dough because I made with sugar cookie like letters to spell out intact when Jason got his offer from Intact as a surprise, but it was on sale and it was like so cheap to get 3 of them, so I got all 3 and now I have so much cookie dough. So I might just make a batch so that he can bring some to school or just have them at his house because no one's gonna eat them here. I can't even really eat them, but I might break my rules just to have a little nibble because when they come out of the oven and they're like crunchy on the outside, super, super, super soft in the inside, it's like chef's kiss. So I might sneak a little bite then. But I'm gonna make these, then I'm gonna read a bit, and then I'm gonna have lunch. That's about it for now. I mean, there's not much else to do today, so. I'm preheating the oven right now, and I just cut them into like slices. I don't even know how thick they're supposed to be, so I'm hoping they don't, you know, fucking explode on this shit. But they should be good. I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like in 12 to 15 minutes according to instructions. Okay, they're going in now for real. I might make a second batch because this was only half of the like thing of dough. And it's easy to just like put it back in after these are ready. Wish them luck, give them a little kiss of good luck, and they'll look perfect. See you soon. Yes, I did just talk to Cookies. I'm alone at home and I'm bored. I just got an Amazon delivery. And you know what? I feel like an influencer doing this. This shit was heavy as hell, so I couldn't even film myself bring it in. And I think that means it's my bookcase. Kind of. Yeah, bookcase for my book nook or my reading nook. And it was supposed to arrive next Tuesday. So it's literally a week early. Love that for me. I'm going to build it or attempt to build it. Knowing how much I'm gonna sweat and cry while doing so, I will definitely not be recording myself, but you'll see the aftermath. In true Amazon fashion, it's a box in a box, so let me open this up. I think it should be easy to assemble, and I don't think you guys know what it looks like yet, but I did show you my reading nook, I'm pretty sure, so I'm happy that you guys get to see it come all together. So update, we have 4 minutes left on the cookies, and they're looking ginormous, so we'll see how it turns out. This is the next batch that I cut up. They're ready to go once this one is out because I'm efficient like that, and I'm gonna go build my bookcase now. Oh my god, they're gigantic. Okay, well, they're ready. Let's take them out. Oh my goodness, those look kind of scrumptious though. Okay, the second batch is going in for another 12 minutes. These look good. I might have overcooked them a bit. They're still really soft in the middle, so maybe they're just a little toasty looking. I might do a bit less time on the other batch. I'll try this one a bit later. I decided that I'll cheat my fasting diet just for a bit. I'll have like a nibble of one. Doesn't count. I don't want to eat a cookie just by itself, so I'm going to have lunch at the same time. I'm going to cut myself 2 pieces of sourdough, a little bit of salted butter, a little bit of smoked ham on the side, some kimchi, carrots with ranch, the works. You'll see. While waiting for my cookies to finish up and for my toast to toast. Okay, well, I'm not gonna redo this clip because I said toast to toast. I put aside my snacks for tomorrow when I go to school with Jason. So I have typical oatmeal cookie, Pringles, muffins that I made the other day, and then our charcuterie box, and I'm gonna fill these with yogurt. All the cookies are done. I'm just gonna put them in the Tupperware once they've cooled down completely. I'm having carrots with ranch. I got this ranch from Provigo, which is like so freaking good. Plus I'm having some shrimp chips, sourdough with butter, a cookie, ham, and then kimchi. Because kimchi with every freaking meal, obviously. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna relax and read. I think I'm gonna let Jason build it because I looked at the instructions and it's not looking good, guys. And I'm not like stupid. I just know that he can do it 10 times faster. So why spend my time on it? And plus he's gonna enjoy doing it because he's like that and I'm not. So probably my next update is gonna be either getting ready to go to beta block or going to beta block and getting there because I've exhausted the storage of my phone. It's a bit of a mess currently, but Jason just built my bookshelf. This is what she looks like. It's like one of those like turning ones. And I don't need that much space because I don't have that many physical books. So I thought I would start with just this. I might add like floating shelves eventually, but I prefer not to put anything into the wall. This is like a mess because I need to like rearrange everything into here. But I'll show you guys what it looks like after I put it together. But I'm still missing a few elements. This is what the corner is like looking like right now. So here I have like the stack of books of what I'm reading currently plus my Kindle, but I'm gonna get a Kindle stand to put on top of my bookshelf. So right now I'm reading the Fourth Wing series. So I have Fourth Wing and Onyx Storm there because Iron Flame is on my desk over there since I'm reading it. And then in my little bookshelf here, obviously it's like really not full, but the people who buy books to fill it up, like that's crazy. Like what are you gonna do when you want to buy another book and it's no longer gonna fit in there? But I have ACOTAR. I didn't start the series yet, but I have the first one, and I have Catching Fire because I'm almost done the first in the Hunger Games series, and then my little jelly cat because I found it cute to have like red on red. Here I have Caraval, Percy Jackson, and then in the back Happy Place and one of the Bridgerton books that my friend gave me as a gift because she really liked it. She wanted me to read it. And then on top I have that little lamp that I had bought from HomeSense, which I kind of regret getting now. It like really doesn't fit the vibe, but I'll try to make it work. So yeah, I think like I'm mainly gonna have series, right? So I'm gonna have the Hunger Games series, the ACOTAR series, this series, Caraval's a series, Percy Jackson's a series. So I just need to find a way to organize them properly. Like I'm gonna have each series in a section and then probably like an element of decor that will go with it. I'm having like a dragon commissioned, a crochet dragon commissioned to go with this series. So I'm just gonna have to make this corner work. The only thing is, I don't know if this is like too crowded in the corner because I have that drawer with all my desk stuff. So I'm trying to figure out like a better way to organize myself here. I haven't vlogged in a little bit, but we're in Jason's car. We're gonna head over to his house, make some dinner. I'll show you guys what we eat, and then I'm probably gonna log off because I'm tired and I just wanna read. We're cooking up some dumplings. I think they're pork and coriander. We're gonna have some Miss Vicky's, what flavor is this? Sour cream and something. You get it. And then I mixed a prepackaged salad. And that's gonna be it with some banana muffins for dinner. Hi guys, I'm back home now. We just had dinner. I definitely took a fat nap, so I'm gonna be wired now. I'm gonna read Iron Flame. I'm at about like page 200, I think, so I'm pretty much halfway in ish, like probably at 250 I'm halfway in. It's picking up a bit. There's a lot of back and forth because of the scenario that's going on. If you've read it or if you're reading it, you kind of get what I mean. But I'm just pushing through. It's still like semi-entertaining. After I finish this series, I think I'm gonna finish the Hunger Games series. Specifically the first three, I'm not sure about the last. Then I want to try ACOTAR. Yeah, ACOTAR, and then I'm gonna do Caraval, whatever you want to call it, and then Throne of Glass. So like I'm gonna do like a little break, and then I want to read the Percy Jackson series. So I have a lot to read, and I want to finish all that this year. I don't know if that's doable, but I'm gonna try. There's a lot of romance novels that I need to read on my Kindle because I want to read them prior to the series or the movies coming out. For example, Twisted Love. I think there's a Netflix series coming out. I finished the first book. It was so not good compared to what people were saying. So I'm gonna have to push through to read the second. But apparently the second is better. And I want to read it before the series comes out. So I'm gonna get on that on my Kindle. And then The Deal, that series, I only have one last book. So even though if the third was iffy, I'm just gonna push through, read the last one, because again, there's gonna be a show for that. I cannot believe Fourth Wing is gonna have a show. I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be so good. I hope that they do it well. I hope the visual effects are good, and I hope that they do like the fantasy world justice. It's very easy for me to read romance. Like, honestly, I could read a book literally in 5 hours. That is the one thing I can read quickly because it's literally like, there's nothing to visualize. There's nothing like crazy about it. You're like reading about a guy falling in love with a girl or vice versa. It's so easy. It like reads like water. So I just get through them so quickly versus a fantasy book. Like I am a very slow reader for a fantasy novel, and it's good for me to switch between them cuz sometimes at night when I'm kind of like loopy and tired, I don't want to like focus on something fantasy. So I like having a romance series or novel to be reading. I think Icebreakers also can have a show, so I might focus on that as well. I just yapped a lot, so I hope you're still with me. But I'll let you go now. Have a great night. I'm gonna vlog again probably tomorrow or this weekend. We'll see. Love you. Bye.